What's going on, everybody? I'm Dr. Jeffrey Allen Gray from Heeluxe, and welcome to part 2 of our basketball shoe traction study, where today we're going to see how a bunch of shoes performed on an asphalt surface. Now remember, traction is a key component to maximum performance. So if you guys want to perform your best, traction is going to be one big part of that. Now, the only way we can keep doing all these research studies and making all these videos is if you guys subscribe below. So please do that right now, and let's start getting to some results. So for this study, we again had our crew of testers do an explosive lateral jump and also come to a complete stop when moving forward very quickly. We measured traction using the coefficient of friction. Let me do a little diagram to show you guys what this is. This is calculated by dividing the horizontal force by the vertical force measured during each trial. The testers move forward at the same speed during the stopping trial, and they perform a maximum lateral jump for the other test. Now, every person is going to complete at least 5 trials in each shoe. Now, the shoes we used for this study were a variety of shoes currently available. So, without further ado, what shoe is going to have the best traction? Well, this graph is going to show you the results of the stopping test. Here you can see that the Ectio and the CP3 had the highest friction, so they were the best performers for coming to a stop. The LeBron 10s had the worst traction here, making it the worst performer for this movement. Now let's look at the results for the lateral jumping test. Surprisingly, the LeBron 10s had the highest grip for this test. The Ectios were second best in the test, while the CP3s and the Kamikaze were the worst in this study for this movement. So what does this study show us? Well, a shoe is going to perform differently on wood than on asphalt, and you guys will know this if you saw part 1 of this video series. If you haven't, go check it out. Overall, the shoes had an average traction on wood floor 3% higher than on the asphalt. And also, some shoes work great for one movement, but not for another. The LeBron 10s are a great example of this. They did really well for lateral movements, but not so good for front to back in our study. On the flip side of that, the CP3s, they did really good for going front to back, but not so much side to side. Please let us know your comments in the sections below. Let us know what you think of the study. Let us know if you have any other recommendations for how we can improve it, or if there's any other shoes that you guys would like to see tested. We plan on doing a lot more of these studies to keep you guys posted on what shoes are the best performers for basketball. And remember, if Heeluxe is testing your shoes, they're going to kick ass.